If you saw my most recent post on my Instagram, then you know that I spent from Friday to Sunday with my daughters. And my eldest daughter took me to the beach, and we went all over. Friday was the most activity that we did, and we spent a lot of time out. And those 4 days, there was a little apprehension on my end because of my health issues, my Sjogren's, and other health issues that I have. There was a concern in the back of my mind that it would trigger a flare. Being out in the sun, being at the beach, I was worried about stomach issues or having to go to the restroom. I was worried about going out to eat and, not being able to eat anything on the menu. I didn't want to spoil it for my daughter. I didn't want to put a damper on everything because of my restrictions as far as what I could eat. We wanted to have it be enjoyable, and there was a concern that I would, you know, set myself or, trigger a flare. Well, that's where the importance of pacing comes in. And I did do that. I enjoyed it. We went out. I just paced myself. I knew not to overdo it, not to push myself. And I even told her, because we were going, like Friday, we're going to go out to the beach again. And I was like, it's okay. Let's just go back and hang out at your apartment. I think I've had enough sun for the day. So, I know my limitations and I express them without being too, not being a downer, still being able to enjoy the time together. But I had to pace myself and I have to know my limitations. I know not to overexert, not to push myself. Yes, I need to get natural vitamin D and be outside, but not to overdo it to the point where I burn or, I've noticed that I believe it's with my Sjogren's, I'm pretty sure. My sensitivity to the sun has really taken a different level. As far as that, I notice that if even sitting in the car, in the passenger seat, and having the sun hit me, it will affect me. First of all, my eyes are very sensitive to the sun, and I don't have really good sunglasses to help to block that. My skin is much more sensitive. I've always had sensitive skin where I burn easily, but now it's more a reaction, like I will itch, and not just on my chest, but if I'm in the sun, even sitting in the car for a long time, so I have to protect myself even in the car. I'll itch on my arms, on my chest, especially my head, on my face. So, it's knowing your limitations, knowing when to, ease up a little bit. I made sure that I drank plenty of water. I made sure that when we were walking, everything, I took my time. We were walking up steps and down steps. I made sure I held onto a railing. I went nice and slow. I didn't overdo it. And when turning around or going around corners and things, I also was very mindful of my steps and my movement, so as not to trigger myself getting dizzy. And it's today is Tuesday, and I'm fine. I was expecting to feel fatigued, like for that to kick in, and feel really exhausted from it, but I did really well. And I was a little tired yesterday. I took a couple of naps. I slept in the car, and I slept when I got home, and even last night I let myself rest and just take it nice and slow. And I think that that's what did it, that I thank God, and thankfully I did not go into a flare. So I'm very happy about that, and I did enjoy myself, and it was so worth it. I just love the beach. It's one of my happy places. I love the smell of the ocean air. I love the sound of the waves. I love to just look at the water. And it was really nice. It was very therapeutic, and it was very healing. I really enjoyed it. So I just wanted to share that and say, we can do that. We can go for walks. We can go to the beach. We can enjoy ourselves. We can go on little mini road trips. This was just to San Diego, just Encinitas, and that area, North County, San Diego. So it wasn't, too long of a drive, but, just pace yourself and know your limitations. Don't overdo it. Don't push yourself to the point where you're going to regret it the next day. And you can still enjoy yourself, and you can still do all those fun things. So it's just a matter of learning what your limitations are and pacing yourself. That's it. You can still enjoy it. So I hope that this helps, because summer is around the corner. We're going to be getting out and about, hopefully, if we can afford the gas, right? So, yeah, just a little suggestion. Learn how to pace yourself, and you can still enjoy all the wonderful things that you want to. That's it.